Welcome to the Twist News. I'm Erika Grey. Donald Trump issued tariffs just as he had promised onto the European Union to the tune of 25% on all steel and aluminum. And the United States also made good on its promise to tariffs to Canada and Mexico as well. The European Union today retaliated with a series of duties on U.S. industrial and agricultural products that will go into effect on April the 1st, responding to the Trump administration's increase in tariffs on all steel and aluminum imports. But what is key here is the swift retaliation that we're seeing from nations around the globe, and the fact that the world is now, or the United States and the EU, is now in an official trade war. And there are no winners of trade wars. Historically, the Smoot-Hawley Tariff of 1930 exacerbated the Great Depression, and the U.S.-Japan trade war in the 1980s saw the U.S. gain some concessions, not without economic damage. And so it is that both the European Union and the United States are both going to be hurt in this trade war, or at least their citizens are. But the leaders right now are making a point. Based on Donald Trump's issuance of these tariffs, it is my opinion that he feels that by issuing them, they're going to concede to exactly what he is wishing. What is being missed in Washington is the strength of the EU market, and that the retaliatory tariffs now on the part of the European Union is because the European Union is punching up to its weight. Antonio Costa, who is the European Union's president of the Council, stated that Europe is a trading powerhouse. And he talked about the European Union's strengths, its trade pacts, and how it needs to negotiate more. But think of this. He said that the European Union is a trading powerhouse, and it is. It has established itself as the world hub for trade, with over 76 trade pacts, now one with India, recently another agreement with South Korea. And what's concerning is that the EU Trade Commissioner, Maros Sefcovic, traveled to Washington last month in an effort to head off the tariffs. And he met with U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick and other top trade officials. But he said that it became clear during the trip that the EU is not the problem. He stated, "I argued to avoid the unnecessary burden of measures and countermeasures, but you need a partner for that. You need both hands to clasp," Sefcovic told reporters at the European Parliament in Strasbourg, France. And this was reported by NPR. In their article, the European Union retaliates after U.S. metal tariffs take hold. What is concerning here is the American hubris over these tariffs, that America is standing very strong and is going to be able to get what it wants. And the world has changed dramatically. We are in a multipolar order of empires, with the empires flexing their weight. And when an empire isn't strong enough to flex its weight, it runs to the next empire. We saw this with Russia when Russia teamed with China and the BRIC nations with the conflict in Ukraine. We see this now with Canada when President Trump threatened Canada. What did Trudeau do but run to the European Union to team with the European Union? And what we have now is the European Union directly as a powerweight, as Antonio Costa stated, a trading powerhouse, meeting the U.S. with retaliatory tariffs. The United States is going to discover that this empire across the Atlantic that has been forming, that was ignored by the media, that was given carte blanche by every U.S. administration, is now a giant that's flexing its muscles. The best thing for the United States to do would be to negotiate another trade pact. The TTIP, which was the Transatlantic Trade and Partnership, was canned because of clauses that were just unacceptable, and I won't go into TTIP here. But it would be wise if Trump could negotiate with the European Union and get something. There's going to be a real battle with the Digital Services Act. Right now, the VP, the Vice President of the Commission, Stéphane Séjourné, who has taken over from Thierry Breton, who is the individual from the Commission who directly went at Elon Musk and Twitter, he's already stated that his policy is to be on the offensive. They're going to be a tough nut to crack because they're not only standing as a world hub for trade, as Antonio Costas said, a trading powerhouse, but they also know the member nations that are joining or will be joining, increasing their population to 675 million. They're aware of their other trading pacts, as well as how they're going to complete the competition suggestions and directives from the Draghi and Letta report and complete their single markets, their capital markets union, banking union, coordinate among the current 27 member nations, in addition to the treaty changes that will be coming. They know that they're going to be making themselves stronger and stronger. So it would be wise, given the up-and-coming strength of this empire, to negotiate a trade pact that would benefit both and possibly try to get concessions on the DSA, or the U.S. tech companies are going to continue to be clobbered no matter who is the U.S. president. Stay tuned for more. I appreciate your comments. And till next time, this has been Erika Grey from The Twist.